All right, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Is the microphone working? It must be. All right, news. Is it possible that Brian Laundrie's backyard is actually a bunker? Sure is possible. Uh, you know, yeah, it's possible. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But it is possible that Brian Laundrie is hiding out in a bunker, if not his own, then maybe somebody else's bunker. Very well possible. Very well. Good morning to everybody. Well, I should say good afternoon. It's a little after 11 o'clock. And what do we know? Let's recap on the. Well, everybody's looking for Brian Laundrie. In my opinion, he probably ain't here in the United States. Um, he's probably long gone or on his way to another country where they won't expedite him. So, is it possible he took off? He had help, got out of the country? Sure, it's possible. Anything's possible. He could be in Mexico right now, down in Mexico, the old Mexican trail. Anything is possible. Is it possible that his backyard has a bunker, a storm shelter bunker? Yes, it's true. It could. He could be. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. But if he ain't there, he's already out of the state. So, what do you do? Well, you just, like I said before, well, Chris McDowell, he brought up that point too. Don't believe everything you hear on YouTube. A lot of people are pissed. A lot of people got false information. Um, you know, you have that in cases. You're going to have people probably that are supplying these people with information that might be affiliated with Brian or Brian's family or his religion or race or whatever. How bad is it? Well, it's pretty bad in America. You it's not all peaches and cream like they're saying. So, is it possible he's hiding out in a bunker? Yes, but you have to get inside. You have to become these people to solve a case. And if I was to become Brian Laundrie, well, I wouldn't be in this country. I would have got out of here real fast. And that's probably what happened. For one, the family, they're saying now, these reporters, that his family lied. All right. So that means he's probably been gone longer than what they've been saying. So, I've been trying to tell these people, be safe. The world is not safe. And they go out into the world and they do their travelings by themselves. And a lot of these ladies are coming up missing or are dead. It's sad to say, but it's true. I'm just sitting around having some coffee. So, what's all in common with all these people that are coming up missing or causing trouble or whatever? They all have tattoos, most of them. They all belong to a gang or something like that, some kind of a organization or club. They all belong to their own society, their van life society or whatever, or YouTube society. Music, everything is connected. Every single thing is connected. And, I don't blame Uncle Ted for getting pissed off and saying, I can't believe this is happening in America. Well, you got the wrong guy in there. You people keep putting in the guys that are causing the trouble, and you put them into the White House. They know what has to be done in this country. They don't want to do it because if we do what we want to do in this country, half of these people would be locked up or expedited out of the country to other countries. Why? Because they're corrupt. How are you going to solve corruption by putting corrupt people in the White House? So I can see how a lot of people are pissed off. Ted Nugent, he's pissed off. These people are evil. They've been killing. They're rat bastards and all this and that. Very well may be true, Uncle Ted. But these people need to realize that they're all connected. They are literally all connected. Same thing probably with the Moab killings and the killings, all the people dropping like flies out there in Wyoming, out there in the mountains. Why? It's a terrorist group. What do you people want? You want the truth? I'll give it to you. There it is. That is the truth. To me, they're terrorists. What's another thing all in common with these people? Well, all belong, if you check, to dating sites. Willingly. Not like me, where my computer got hacked and my photos got sent everywhere. But they belong to dating sites. And they have big followers. They're like terrorist groups. I mean, if you want my opinion on the situation, how do we attack it? Well, we got to attack these YouTube. That the government's worried about them turning their viewers into weapons. Why give them a chance to even do that? Now, if the government is afraid, then we can't use our own military. What do? Well, we sub it out. We subcontract it out to another country to come in and do what has to be done here. It's got to be done. They've been talking about it for years. Certain people are, if we don't do something, there ain't going to be in America. So what do? Well, we sub it out. People are complaining, you can't use your own military in our country. Nope. But we can sub it out to another country and pay them, and cheaper than what it would be going over to Afghanistan. So yeah, it's a big problem, and the longer we wait as society, as citizens in America, the longer we wait, the more people are going to die. If not by COVID, by these groups, is it true about YouTube? Yes, it's true. They team up. Yes, the government is worried about some of these people that have millions and millions of viewers. And they use their viewers as weapons. And that's a proven fact. They've caught a whole bunch of people doing that, getting attacked by YouTube channels. So am I worried about it? No, I'm not worried about it, because we will go back to the olden days and do a clean and sweep in this country if I got anything to say about it. And we'll start over. Simple as that. See, I was in construction for a long time, and I can't do it no more because I was doing it for a long time. So people think I don't know what I'm talking about, and they don't realize that I know more than what I let people believe or lead them to believe. So what do? Nothing. Hunker down, wait for support to come, and then we'll deal with it when we get there. Is it going to happen in America? It's got to happen. There's there's no backing out of it now. There's no backing out of it now, boys. So that's all we could do. Were a lot of these people led on wild goose chases? With some of these cases, yes. Deliberately, yes. Did some of these people that have YouTube channels literally send people on a wild goose chase? Yes. Sad but true. See, in this country, it's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. And if it upsets somebody, well, then it upsets somebody. You can't kill people just because they voice opinion. But see, in this country, it's gotten so bad where if you say something, people kill you. If you can voice your opinion, people kill you. Okay? So, although somebody on YouTube might not like what I say, might not like my channel, that don't give them a right to kill people. And then when their people start coming up missing and dead, and then they're like, what the heck's going on? Well, see, you cross that line. And when these people cross that line, there's no coming back. You understand? I got a job to do in this country, and it's save money and protect the citizens. And if we catch these idiots and they committed crimes and they were one of our soldiers, their pensions are being taken, and they're going to do their time in prison just like everybody else that has broken the law or went to jail or whatever. Okay? That's the bottom line. You know, there's a whole thing, well, second chance program where people are getting a second chance that committed crimes or whatever. Yeah, okay. All right, the guy might have been smoking a doobie or selling cannabis or whatever. Or whatever, shoplifting or whatever. Okay, give them people a second chance. I support that. But these people that have been going out and terrorizing this country and killing, and they've left a killing trail. They've left a killing trail. Okay, of dead bodies and missing girls and abused women. And like I said, you people will never find out the truth about these cases because as we speak right now, they're being covered up, some stuff. Why? Well, some say, well, some of these people were involved with the government or whatever. They might have been. They might have been. We've let this witchery, sorcery, devil worshiping crap go on way too long in this country. And it's time to stop it. Simple as that. Nothing else anyone could do about it. It's time to stop it. And I know a lot of people are, oh, you can't do that. Watch us. Watch us. Okay? Watch us. Because we're going to do it. The American citizens and the government is going to change this country. And a lot of people ain't going to like it. But then again, I really don't care what people like. Just like I had no say-so in this world, so will these people not have a dang thing to say about anything. Now we have proven facts and proof that these YouTube channels, well, they join forces to get people thrown off of YouTube or killed or attacked or whatever you want to call it. And the proof is in the pudding. Is it possible that Brian Laundrie is underground? Sure is. What's my opinion on Brian Laundrie? He's long gone out of this country, and you people will never get your hands on him. He came into this country the same way he left. Terrorists. And you're going to find that most of these YouTube channels are supported and supplied by drug money, gangs, terrorists. That's what the government labels. The Aryan Brotherhood, the Bloods, the Crips, the Al-Rukins, the Devil Disciple, all these gangs. They're labeled through the government as terrorists. They've been doing it for the past year or two, labeling these groups and organizations as terrorists. They're hackers. They take over your channel. How? They hack it and shut it down. It has nothing to do. YouTube ain't taking people's content down. It's these people hacking their computers or their channel and shutting the channel down. Or hacking their phones or whatever, and then they shut the channel down. Some of these YouTubers got 5, 6, 10 channels, and they're the same people. I tried to tell these idiots in the White House, we're under attack. What do you mean? There ain't no bomb. No, there ain't no bombs. It's a different form of an attack. Cyber attack and literally killing people. Instead of blowing up buildings and flying planes into it and bombs and everything, they did it a different way. No different, just a different form of it, which is guerrilla warfare. That's how they work. So what's going to happen in America? I don't know. YouTube is an entertainment. You understand? Everything is acting. I'm not a cop. You couldn't pay me enough to be a cop. I'm not in the military. All my family was. You couldn't pay me enough money to be in the military right now. Why? Well, because it's corrupt. They don't run right. Instead of protecting its own people, its own country, it's out defending other countries and saving their people. Why our people suffer and die? What do what more do people need? What more proof do you need? This country has gone down the tubes. It ain't going to be back for a long time. If it hasn't already been sold to another country because of the debt that America is in with these other countries. Everything you people thought was real ain't. Everything that ain't real that you people thought is real. A lot of people are being paid. A lot of social media people are being paid. Why? Well, the laundry's got money and connections. And they've probably been buying their way out of it, just like all the rest of the cases that we've seen. If they had money or family members that are police, judges, stuff like that, lawyers, it is the laws in this country that are killing the Americans. You know, here we've been working here for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Ain't got a pot to piss in, but yet someone from another country can come over here and get free loans and walk right into a beautiful home and all kinds of stuff. And it don't make sense. These people haven't even served for their country. No, a lot of people are saying you're not in the military. No, I'm not. But see, when I was 17 years old, I went and I filled out a registration of you have to register for the military in case there was a draft and they needed you. So by law, by rights, being that I registered when I was 17 years old, if this country goes into war, I belong to the United States military. Why? Well, because I filled out that registration to register for the military. They got my name, social security, all my information. So they came down to it and they called and said, hey, we need you in the military. I'd have to go, but I can't because I'm broke down. So I'd have to use my intelligence in different ways to help the government. So where was I? Okay, back to YouTube. YouTube is entertainment. That's it. You can get up there and act like an idiot all day long on YouTube. That's what YouTube is for. It's entertainment. You know, there's a lot of people out there, they lie a lot. Okay? Hey, there's no laws against lying. There ain't no laws against looking like an idiot. Okay? So what's going on? Well, these people are doing exactly what the Federal Bureau of Government said and the police. They're using these big million viewers that they have as weapons, tools. And then they join up and they join up against certain YouTubers and cause havoc and all kinds of crap and everything, and people hacking computers. And good God, every day I get something from YouTube or Facebook. Somebody's trying to hack into your account or log into your account under an iPhone 13, 14, whatever it is. So if my hunch is right, I think it was a terrorist attack, just in a different form. You know, and you got to watch out. Some of these models and movie and music and everything, you got to be careful. They're all connected. They're all connected, whether it be through the mob, terrorists, other countries. They're all connected. The only one that ain't connected is probably the musician or the movie star. But the business itself is all connected. What do we do about it? I'll tell you what we do. We hunker down, dig in, wait for reinforcements to come in, and we're going to have to do it. We're pushing for this. Why? Because if we don't, there will be no America. You understand? These idiots will take over America. They already have. Good God, you can't even talk to a girl without having to pay $19.99 on the internet. Most of these girls don't even know they're sex slaves, and money is being made off of them. I'm really getting tired of people saying, well, you're upsetting people, you're scaring people, you're this. I don't give a crap. You don't like it? Move to another country. Okay? Move to another country. It's called freedom of speech. I've been called every name underneath the book. I'm still here. I'm still going. You know, move to another country if you people don't like what certain people have to say. Okay? Now, is it possible Brian Laundrie is already out of this country? His mission was completed and he's out of this country. Sure. Sure, it's possible. Is it possible he's hunkered down in some bunker or someplace in the mountains somewhere? Sure, that's where these terrorists hang out, are mountains. Could he have a big social media helping him? Sure. He can have all of his friends helping him, all of his vanning life friends or whatever that they had, or sure. Satanist. That's what I call them. And for too long, we haven't done what the Bible said. Get rid of these people. You know, and now you got a country. Now these other countries are doing good. And what is suffering? America. That's who's suffering. And then people get pissed at me when I say, well, we got to bring in the military and we're going to have to do a clean and sweep of this country. And we're going to make sure that this never happens again in this country with this devil worshiping crap, witchery, sorcery, any of it. You know, these gangs and everything, it should have never happened. They should have never let it happen. But they didn't want to do what had to be done. And now they're going to have to pay me billions to even Get off of this couch and go do so. And it won't be a war like you people are thinking, guns and all this and that. You know, it ain't going to be a war like that. You know, I got 50 machine guns and everything. Yeah, we'll keep them because it ain't going to be a war like that. We're not going to get our hands dirty. We're not going to put human life in danger. Our technology now has come so far where we don't have to. Haters will be haters until we kill the haters. And then there won't be no haters left. Yeah, I can't tell you how we're going to do it, Miss Carol, but it is going to be done. And it'll be a glorious day for the law-abiding citizens and the working man in this country. So it will be done. And this is what happens when you have a country that has been given so many freedoms that their freedoms are actually killing their children. And then I say, well, I want my drones everywhere. Hundreds of thousands of them everywhere in the sky, armed and ready. And what do you get? Well, you get a bunch of people that start complaining. You can't do that. It's against our freedoms. You got no freedoms, people. Your freedoms have been taken away from you the day you people decide to join these terrorist groups, these gangs, these drug cartels. All your freedoms are gone. And if you're in the military and we catch you, your pension is gone. Nothing. No free loans, nothing. And that's the problem with this country is this country and the government has cut deals with cartels, stone cold killers. Why? Money. Money. So YouTube is entertainment, people. And that's it. There is so much false information on YouTube, it's not funny. And it was put there directly to deceive the people. Oh, Carol, Abby and Libby were a 13, 14, or 14 and 15-year-old young ladies that got killed out here in Indiana, down south at Delphi, Indiana. And there were reports of a younger couple there in a van, supposedly. Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's what some of the videos I watched, that there was a van reported and a young woman and a guy that were camping out there possibly, or maybe just passing through or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know. But they are dead. So we do know that. Well, we really don't know that because there's been no crime scene photos released. It's been 5 years. And there's been no crime scene photos released. Someone's calling me. Hello? Hello? I'm doing fine, ma'am. I don't have any credit cards, so you have a good day. Thank you. So basically, what are they doing? They're they're deliberately trying to drive people nuts, crazy, deliberately. Uh, I'm going to say it. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. We are under attack in America by terrorist organizations and groups, just in a different form. You ain't got buildings burning and coming down. You ain't got bombs going off. You got guerrilla warfare going on and tactics, psychological tactics going on and everything in this country from other countries being sent here. Here's the thing I tried telling our government, our Pentagon, there are no allies. That's what they told me. There are allies. Yeah. Your allies just killed our boys while they were over here doing training missions with us. There are no allies no more in this country. Now, all these countries are going to try and team up against us. But if that's the case, we're going hot, meaning the sky is literally going to light up like it's daylight out, like 7 inches from the midday sun. We're not going to put up with this bull crap. You get them people out of our White House, and you get the guys in there that I want in there that are going to do a job, and they're going to do that job very well in this country. And we are tired of being attacked and being suckered. And that's exactly what has been going on in this country. We got suckered into a war in Afghanistan and that area over there for 20 some years. And as we were over there fighting a war, we caught people cutting deals and trying to kill our boys that we thought were our allies. You people have been so blinded by Satan. Carol, I'm sorry to hear about your cancer. Be safe. Be safe. Good luck with your cancer treatment. And that's my opinion on this situation in America. We've been suckered. All these people that these people actually thought were our friends are not our friends. As they say one thing, they're stabbing us in the back. And all bets are off. All there are no allies. Not when your country is under attack by terrorists. They invaded our country, and everyone in the White House is sitting back going, what's going on? You got Joe Biden on there. I'm sorry, I didn't know. No, you didn't know. A lot of people didn't know. Why? Because these people were under some kind of a hypnotic, Satan worshiping trance spell, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. So once again, America was sacked by people that we thought were our friends, our allies. And these people have no clue what's going on. And if they don't do something about it, there ain't going to be an America. There'll be an America, but it'll be ran by stone cold killer terrorist people. Power and money. That's what happened to this country. That's what happened. You ain't nothing unless you're in a gang, or you're in the mafia, or you're in an organization, or you're, and it's got to stop. And some of the Congress and senators got it right. Burn it all down, and we'll start over again. Now, you ladies out there, be safe. Some of you ladies, money is being made off of you and you don't even know it. Your photos have been stolen from either Facebook, or someone hacked your computer, or you downloaded a file off of the internet and it was corrupted or whatever, and it hacked your computer. Happens to everybody. Happened to me. But it's these idiots that come along and say, aha, we caught you. These are the people that are actually doing it. Them are the people that are actually doing it. And what do? Well, they try and act like they're the ones that are, saving it. Listen, we've gone through so many cases where some of these cops, politicians, people that were in big business created a mess and then solved it. And they were the hero of the day, when really we did the research and they were the problem. They caused the problem. You understand? I know most of you don't understand, because you people ain't capable of understanding what I'm talking about. They literally went out and created the problem so they can fix the problem, so they can be the hero. So there you go. You wanted the truth, I gave you the truth. There it is. And that's what happens when you have a country that is allowed to worship a fly if they want. That's what happens in a country that you allow bestiality in. That is what happens to a country that you allow these organizations and big business and gangs and cartels and sorcery, witchery. This is what you people are seeing, is your own demise of things that you let happen in this country and turned a blind eye And now there's only one way to deal with this problem. And a lot of people are shitting in their pants right now because they're like, if they left Johnny Kramer in charge, you can bet your ass it's going up like a Roman candle. And it will. And there'll be many deaths. And the government has reassured me that they bought plenty of body bags. There ain't nothing we could do about it. It has to be done. And if this country don't straighten up, they'll leave us no choice. Got too much invested in this country. My family's got too much invested in this country. Meaning blood, sweat, and tears on building this country and fighting in wars. So, what do? I'll tell you what we do. Hunker down, wait for support to come, reinforcements. Wait until the government snaps out of it, and wait for the military to snap out of it. And we are looking for witches, demons, and sorcerers, and whores, and all the rest of them. Whoremongers, whatever they call them. Lord, look what they did to my beloved country. If they will not live by the laws, just as Moses said, they will die by their laws. I don't know what to say. It's a movie. It's a movie. All brought to you by Kramer and Hadley Enterprise. Incorporated Inc., Typewriter Inc., Murder Incorporated LLC. But anyways, there you go, folks. You wanted the truth there. There's a lot of you people been led on misinformation or whatever, or people that just didn't know what they were talking about. And we won't know anything on the Gabby Petito case. We won't know anything on the Don Wells or Summer Wells case or Delphi case until the investigations are over with. That could be years from now. It could be tomorrow. It could be years from now. It's an ongoing, all these investigations are ongoing. They should have been hush hush, but just like the pros are like scratching their heads going, it was supposed to be a hush hush case, but it's all over social media, the YouTube, you know. What can you do about it? Well, you can't. They're corrupt. They've leaked it out. What do you want? What more proof do you people need? What more proof do you? The Delphi case, I've been watching it since it happened. First thing the police said was it's an ongoing investigation. It's a hush-hush case. We don't want our police talking to nobody, no interviews. But yet, they got police that were interviewed leaking information. You got people and putting out false information, you know. So I proved my point. The only thing is what are we going to do about it? You know? If we don't do nothing, people, the future of the United States looks real grim. Now, you folks have a great day. Carol, I hope you feel better with your cancer. Send that back to Satan. That's all his sickness and stuff. You know, I don't need it. I don't want it. You know, one at a time, people. I'm going to tell you like the professionals told me. One at a time, Johnny. We'll get them one at a time. That's right, one at a time. One at a time. Now, you people, make sure you check out all these crime case channels, AB, No Thanks Investigators, The Griff, Grizzlies, True Crime Books. All these people, all these YouTube channels, True Crimes with Natasha, the Natasha Cooper, the sleuth, or whatever they call them. What's a sleuth? Who knows? These people make up their own vocabulary. Trolls. A troll is just someone that comes on their channel and voices their opinions. And these people on these YouTube channels act like they're dictators. There's one thing I can't stand is a dictator. These people, you watch them long enough, you become like them. You start dictating to people. I let people comment whatever you want on my channel. I don't give a crap. You know, the only thing I asked was, can they hack your computer? But no, they're just trolls. They just come in and say whatever they want. Well, let them. It's freedom of speech in this country. You know, but we're starting to see that freedom of speech is not real. Why? Because you get sued. So it's a racket. It is Satan. It's freedom of speech. You say what you want, and then the next thing you know, you got lawyers all over you. Well, we're suing you. It's a racket. There is no freedom of speech. You know, if someone's got enough money to hire a lawyer and wreck your life for a couple of years, they'll do it. So a lot of these people are trying to get publicity on these murder cases and stuff. My opinion, if Brian Laundrie is still in America, he's more stupider than we all think. Okay? But I got a hunch that he's out of here and he won't be back in America. Not unless he's hiding out in a bunker somewhere in America. And depending how much that bunker is stocked up on supplies, man, might be years and years before Brian even makes an appearance out of the bunker. You know. So that's my thing on this case. I hope they find little Summer. I hope they find little Mikey Vaughn, nicknamed Monkey. And I hope they find Brian. You know, Brian Laundrie. So there you go, folks. Make sure you check out a lot of these YouTube crime channels. They're good channels, just some of them were misled with false information. Uh, Infiltrated by other channels. You know. So it is true what the government's been saying about YouTube. It's a weapon for these people. I don't know, but I got things to do. So you folks have a good day. I'll be back with the great outdoors at Johnny's place, which we got some clouds and rain this week. So no, I did unsubscribe from a lot of channels that I was watching. You know, good channels, but I'm not one for mind games or surprises or anything. So I had to go ahead and unsub to some of them. But be safe, people. Like I said, YouTube is entertainment. It's a way to get things off your chest. It's a way to come up with new ideas and scare people and everything. It's okay to do that. It's okay to do stuff like that if no one gets hurt, if it's your own little fantasy. But when people start coming up missing and dead or whatever, or killed, then, you know, they cross that fine line and, you know, they could be charged with crimes. What I have been seeing is a lot of these people trying to sue people for slander, but yet they put all their information over the internet. You know, they voice their opinions. It's supposed to be freedom of speech. And yet they get smacked with, well, you're trying to slander my name or whatever. No, they're not trying to slander your name. You know, it's all created to push people's buttons, to make people snap, to make people do certain things. And I got news for these people. The government is hip to it. And that's all I can say. Now, you folks have a great day and be safe. Make sure you check out these. Oh, check out Wild or One Woman's Wilderness. Great channel. Check out Josh and his wife. I forget her name, but what was the name of that channel? The Wild One or the Wonderful Wilderness, I believe it is. Hold on a minute. I'll check right now. Check out Dave's Guitar Channel. Check out Mitch Heyman's. Check out Crazy Crime Chick. I watch her. Lori Mishmash. The Nuge. Ted Nugent. Steve from Boston. That's a great channel, too. Steve from Boston is a great channel. True Crime, that's Greeno's, I think, channel. Ed Dana's. Mint Mix Comp. One Woman's Wilderness. Brendan X's. Queen Talk Crime. Mindy Parker. Wild, Wonderful, Off Grid. Great channel. Great channel. Great channel. Great channel. Steve Terraberry, D&D Speed Shop, Nick's Garage. These are all great channels. Pearl Tado's channel. She's a singer. She's great. Mind Shock. So I was subscribed to a lot of channels, but I had to drop. I had to get off some of them. So now I'm only, I don't know, there's maybe 10 or 20 of them. Or no, 20 something. So now a lot of people are asking, what's this? Well, that's how they make a bunker. You know, is it possible that these people made a bunker? Sure it is. Sure, it's possible that that's a bunker underneath there. It could be. It could be. You know, I wouldn't put it past anything right now. All right, folks, be safe. I'll be back in a little while. My apologies if I upset any of my viewers with anything I'm saying. My apologies. But it ain't about views and it ain't about subscribers with me. I didn't even know for the first 2-3 years, I didn't even know what a subscriber was or what views were. I had no idea. I just got on there and started playing guitar and singing songs. You know? No, I don't make no money at all from YouTube. Not a dime. Now you folks have a great day and you be safe out there. I'm here to tell you the world is nuts. And if we don't get a grip on it, it's going to get a lot more nuts. All you can do is hunker down, dig in, stay safe. Yes, they're going to send spirits. Yes, they're going to use their magic and witchery and sorcery and everything. Be strong. Pray to God. Lord, thanks for another day. And just stay hunkered down and pray I don't get into the White House, because if I do, all this crap is going to stop in this country. I'm going to make it where you can actually let your kids go outside and play in the front yard without being kidnapped. I'm going to make it where your kids can go to school and learn instead of being abused or raped or shot or beat in the schools. I'm going to make it where you can go inside the grocery stores and actually get good, clean food that hasn't been tampered with. You know, there's a lot of things that need to change in this country. Hunker down, dig in. It's going to be a cold winter. And be safe, people. Godspeed. Love everybody. Glory be to God. And if they didn't want things to the Bible to be real, then they should have never put the Bible out and said this is real. Okay, so is the devil, the witches, the demons, and the incubuses and the sorcerers, and we got to deal with them just like the Bible said. These people got to leave the earth. Simple as that. And now they're saying, well, you can't do, what are you talking about? Exactly what the Bible said to do to these people. Now they don't want to hear the truth, but yet they want to live by the Bible. but they don't want the repercussions of what has to be done in this country because they let these people go for so long with their freedoms. And now their freedoms are killing innocent citizens, law abiding citizens, godly people. You know, we don't pray to Satan. We don't give no knowledge to Satan. You know, we don't roll that way. So, good luck, world. Hunker down. Winter's coming. Volcanoes erupting. Earthquakes. All kinds of stuff. Solar flares and gamma rays from the sun and everything hitting them. Yeah. Ah, well. Hunker down. That's all we could do. Dig in. May God be with all of us and be safe. And we got to get rid of these terrorists out of our country. God dang phone. Christ. No, that's the devil coming. He's calling from Georgia, GA.
Yes, John Kramer.
Nah, be gone, devil.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day. Be safe. And remember, we live in a country of freedom of speech, but whenever I go ahead and speak, I get attacked by all kinds of things. Hasta la vista, baby. I'll be back later.